Hello students, today we are going to start chapter number 2, whole numbers, and the subtopic is properties of whole numbers. So as you know very well that two properties already we discussed in our last video, and in this video we will continue that. So which two properties are left, we will discuss about that properties. Two already we have done. First was closure property, second was commutative property, and now we will discuss about third property, and that is associative property. Which one? Associative property. So beta, what the associative property says? Associative property says A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. What this property says? Means if we have to add three numbers, so what can we do? If we can keep first number separate and second and third, it means B plus C. These two numbers we can add first. Whatever the answer will come, then we will add in first number. Or what we can do? We can make this group A plus B. Means first we can add two numbers, first two numbers. So whatever answer will come, then we will add in third one. In both the case, your answer will be same. So you can see also, you can take one example also. Suppose bache here is 5 plus 4 plus 9. These three numbers are given here, 5, 4 and 9. Okay, is equal to A plus B. What is on the place of A? 5. So 5. B. What is on the place B? 4. 5 plus 4. Plus C separate now only. What is C? 9. This we can keep. Okay. So first of all we will add these both. So 5 we will keep as it is. 4 plus 9, 13. So 5 plus 13, what will be the answer? 18. Check another side. First we will add these both. 5 plus 4, 9 plus 9. So 9 plus 9, also 18. So you can see that in both the cases your answer is the same. So it is associative property. But take care beta. Associative property is applicable on addition and as well as on multiplication. You can take one example about multiplication also. You can take any three numbers first. Okay, whatever number. Chaliye same number we can take. Suppose the numbers are 5, 4, 9. So what the associative property says? A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. Okay, at the place of addition now I have put the sign of multiplication. So what is A? 5 into 4 into 9 is equal to A means 5 into B means here 4 and into C there will be 9. So now 5 into, first we will multiply these both. 4 9s are 36. So 5 we will multiply by 36. Here will come 180. Check what another side. 5 4s are 20 into 9. 29s are 180. You can see in both the sides your answer has been same. Okay, so it is associative property, and one thing you have to take care that associative property is also applicable on addition and multiplication, but not on subtraction and division. Okay, in subtraction and division you will not apply this associative property. So let's come to property number 4. Property number 4, distributive property. Distributive property. Distributive property. So beta, what the distributive property says? Distributive property, you can see here how to do it. A, we have to multiply into B plus C. We can say it distributive property over addition. What we say to it? Distributive property over addition. Over addition means first these two numbers we have to add. So whatever answer will come, that we have to multiply with this A. Okay. Suppose here given 5 into B plus C. Suppose at the place of B any other number here 2 plus C. At the place of C, suppose there is 4. Now beta, what is the method to solve? देखो method तो हमारा ये कहते हैं कि first of all we will add these two numbers, isn't it? Then we will multiply by 5. So 4 plus 2, 6. And now we will multiply with 5. What is the answer? 3rd. Okay. In routine days we do this method. But as per distributive property, we will not solve this in this way. How to solve? As per distributive property. Distributive property says A into B plus C. कि हमें A को क्या करना है? We have to multiply with B. And then we have to A multiply with the C. It means we can write here A into B. A first we will multiply with B. Plus, here plus is there, so here plus. A multiply with the C. Okay. A into B. अब यहाँ पे what is A? 5. 5 into B. B means here 2. 5 into 2 plus. Once again A is here 5 into C. C is here 4. Okay. 5 2s are 10 plus 5 4s are 20. 20 plus 10 there is 30. You can see answer is same. Now some students are thinking कि this is not easy method. ये तो long method है. यहाँ तो हमने 1 मिनट में कर दिया था. Here we have to multiply 2 times, then we have to add also, है ना? So how it is? Easy method. But बच्चे, here I have given very small numbers to you. That's why it is looking कि this method was easy. But so many examples are there when he give you big numbers. That time distributive property makes the solution easy. I give you one example. Suppose beta, here one number is given 285. You have to multiply by 101. Now you think. In generally what to do? 285 we will multiply with 101 in this way. 285 we will multiply with 101. So very big multiply will be here, isn't it? So no need to do this much big multiply. By distributive property we can solve this sum in a very easily manner. How? You can see here. 285 into what is this number? 101. At the place of this, I can write here 100 plus 1 because same thing is there. Now you can apply distributive property. A into B plus C. A into B plus C. And how to solve? A into B. First A we will multiply with B. 285 multiply with 100. Okay. Plus A into C. A means 285 into 1. Now 285 in 100. It's very easy. 285 ones are 285. Then 2 zeros are there. 2 more zeros we can write. Plus 285 ones are 285. Now just you have to add them. 0 plus 5, 5. 0 plus 8, 8. 5 plus 2, 7. There is 8 and 2. So it will be your answer, isn't it? So by this method, very easily we have done this multiply. So what is this? It is distributive property. Distributive property over multiplication. Distributive property can be over addition. Okay. So now I hope you understand all the properties of whole number. So with the help of these all the properties, now you can solve your sums which are given in book. Thank you.